Today on Sonic Serenade, we are back with the Behringer Xenyx X1622 USB mixer. So, like I said before, that this is an analog mixer meant for recording, for studio, for DJing, and for live sound. So, we're gonna do a quick overview. We're gonna go over the manual and we're gonna go over the actual mixer itself. So first, let's start with the manual. This is the quick start guide. So you see here, this is a lineup for the Xenyx X2442 USB, the X222 USB, and the X1622 USB. The X1622 USB is the one that we will be going over today. So over here, you're gonna get your important safety instructions. Nothing really too big, just a disclaimer on how electrical shock is really big. So just be cautious when you're around it. You're not gonna get electrocuted just if you pull out the plug, or let's just say something happens like a power outage, or you put in it incorrectly. You gotta make sure you put it correctly, or else you're gonna get shocked, and it's not their fault, obviously. Moving on, it's the same thing in different languages. You can find this in the description below. I'll post the actual manual itself. So, first we're gonna go over hookup. Then next we're gonna go over, Next we're gonna go over controls, and then so on and so forth. So I guess this is actually the page itself. So let's start with it, the hookup. So it says right here, this is a business multimedia presentation of how to use it. And it says band or small church with external effects. So yes, you can use this for a church as well. I forgot to add on to that. So this is mainly used for studio, live sound, and any other thing you need with it. So you see here, you're gonna have your two speakers. It can either be your mains or your monitors, and then you have your USB right here, so you can connect to your computer. And then for your front, you can put your microphone right here, or you can put out to a receiver, or you can go out to a DVD player for stereo. And then you have your MP3 player. You can go to coaxial, and then you can see here you can go to your that's the VCR. There you go. You can put in there too. So this is the same thing over here, just different setup for a bigger model. Over here, the controls, you're gonna have gain, and then you're gonna have your EQs, and then you're gonna have your aux, sends, and your clip LEDs, and mute, and pan and balance. Now we're over back to the mixer now, so you guys can actually see an in-depth instruction manual. So basically what this is talking about is the controls on your mixer. So I'm going to show you that right now. So right here you're going to have your compressors, so you can make it louder. Then you have your EQ, you have high, mids. This is a mid-low right here, so this is mid-high and mid-low. Then this is low. So this is going to go, the EQ is going to go all throughout the mixer, including FX sends and aux sends, which also goes out through the whole mixer. Then you have your pan and balance, which goes out all your mixer again, including your mute switches. You also have pre, so that means that you can hear it before it goes out here. So right here, this is where it gets really hard to understand. You're gonna have your clip meter right here. And able to have this monitor go up and down, you have to click the clip button, or else it's not gonna go on the meter. And then you have your sub out. So your sub out is gonna go on the back. So if I go over here back to the manual, so right here, this is your main out. This is where you're gonna have your main mix right here with your main out. So this is where you have to push it to go out to your main. So right here, to your XLRs. Or this one right here. Then you have your sub outs, so your sub's gonna be in the back. No, it's not subwoofer. That's something that a lot of people get wrong. It's not a sub out. So basically before, I used to say, oh yeah, sub means sub out. No, it does not mean sub out. That means that you're gonna have sub 1 to 2, and this controls your other sounds. So let's say you have a monitor in front of your singer. You want to make sure that the actual microphones don't go to the actual speaker, because it kind of messes up the singers. So you want to go and put it on the subs so that it only puts out the music. So let's say this is my music right here, and then you don't want the actual you don't actually want the actual microphone, so you're just gonna put it on your sub out. So that's gonna be a T or S. So right here it says sub outputs. You're gonna put right here, and then you're gonna turn this one up, and it's gonna work. That's my thought process. You can also use the where's it at? The aux sends right here. Aux sends is easier to use, and you can just use this switch right here, and it sends out the same way. It's just not amplified. That's the problem here. Anyways, moving on, we're actually gonna test out the actual EQ. So here we go. I'm gonna use my iPod here that has a Wolfson DAC, and we're gonna use the song Grateful from Netflix. So I'm using my Behringer Vari 2315 speaker, 15-inch. So you're gonna be right next to it. That's probably the white noise you're hearing right now. So since we're gonna use the EQ, I'm gonna put it back at normal. We're also gonna check out the FX in a second here. So if you wanna check out the FX, the timestamp is gonna be right here. Okay, let's go. So first, let's say that you just opened it up, and you're first opening up to your band. So what you want to do first is turn on all your solos and mains or whatever you need. I'm not sure why solo is a clip. I'm pretty sure it's because it shows up right here. I don't know. Don't mention me on that one. It's also probably because it's solo right here. Anyways, moving on. We're gonna go ahead and play it. So I'm gonna press play right here. There it is. Then you want to press unmute. But before you unmute, you want to make sure it's at the bottom so you don't go crazy. So you want to slowly go up until you hear it. So now you can probably hear it, but you can also turn it up more. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving, keep my head up when I act. So let's say I want more bass. You can press here, and then you can hear more bass. And if you want more bass, you can go here too, but I don't recommend going all the way out here. So let's just turn this one off and turn this one only. Never give up, never slow till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all the songs, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. So you see here that the mid lows aren't actually gonna put up the lows. It's only gonna go, so it's basically just gonna be like the middle part, and it kind of makes it muffled, so you want to add some more bass basically. But since we're gonna be testing out the others, we're gonna do the high mids. This adds high end. That's gonna mess up your speaker horn, so be careful. Do at your own risk. And then high, same thing. It just increases the high ends. So I'm gonna put in my recommended EQ. So here we go. So I usually like using the bass. put a little bit low mids. Probably put it at like 25 or 1 o'clock. And then I like using my mid heads a little bit and then a little bit of high. Okay, so that's actually the EQ I like to set up, but let's move on to the microphone FX. So I'll be using the Xenyx Pro PTU 5200. So I'll actually be using my microphone stand, so it's easier for me to record and test out the EQ. You can do whatever you want, but this is my recommended way because you don't want to be just, you know, focusing on holding it, but here it is. So we're gonna first test out the compressor. So if we put it back at low, then gradually, hello. Obviously it's not, hello, mic test, hello. So you're gonna need a lot of power on this for microphones to work. Hello. There you go. Now you can see it's working. So you see here that if I back up away from my own phone, you can see that I am on the microphone FX16. So yeah. So what you want to do is right here you have the FX right here. This is your volume for this channel only. Again, this is only this channel. If you want, this is the master one right here. So this is your master right here. 2 masters. You can also turn it on solo. So whenever you go into the FX, you can actually see it going here or right here. So if I go, hello, mic test, hello. Usually this is supposed to go up. Let me make sure it's working. Hello. Usually this is supposed to be working, so let me just make sure it's hello. So you see here it's actually working right here, but not up here. That's something new I just realized. But we'll get it fixed soon. So also we have a compressor here. Compressors I'm not really sure of, but I know that it's like supposed to limit your dynamic range. So anyways, let's test out the microphone FX. So this is different than any other mixer. So if you go back to number 1, so you see here this is Hall, and there's a tap feature where if you wanna turn it on or off, we're gonna turn it off first. I don't know what it is first though. Something to know. Hello. So that is Hall, and you can also change how much you want. So you can do 1, hello, and then you can do number 2, hello. It gives more Hall, and then 10, hello, and then you have back to 5. Then you have to wait till it goes back. Come on. Then number 2, you're gonna have your real. So hello. So it's really echoey. So then 5 is hello. Then number 1. Oh wait. Yeah, that's anyways, moving on to number 3. Number 3 is plate. So if you test it, hello. Basically the same thing. 4 is gated. So hello. So basically stops the echo faster. And then you have reverb. Hello. Basically, you know, basic reverb. And then you have early reflections. Hello. Kind of weird, but okay. Then you have ambience. Hello. And then you also have delay. So when you press delay, it's gonna go later. See? Just like that. And then you next have echo. Hello. Don't like the echo much? It's not the echo that I like. Anyways, moving on. Number 10 is chorus. I like chorus. Hello. Then you can make it go more, just like that.
Hello.
No, I expected. So the tap function, you want to check out a different video. I don't really know how this works, but you can check out other Behringer mixer overviews. Anyways, moving on, we also have flanger. So like,
Hello.
it gives a little. Wait, what?
Hello. 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 Hello.
Don't know the difference in that one. Can't really tell you. Number 12 is a phaser. So it goes.
Hello. Hello.
And then next you have a detune.
Hello. Hello.
It changes your toning, and then you have pitch shifter.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
So it changes what's your pitch. So next you have delay and reverb. So
Hello. Hello. Hello.
next, my favorite, chorus and reverb.
So it sounds like this. Hello. Hello. You're supposed to use this for your karaoke. So this is the one that I recommend for your karaoke systems. Anyways, moving on.
So now that we're done with the microphone system, I'm gonna mute it. And moving on to over here, you have this already. I already went over it. And then you also have your accents. So your accents are right here. And then you can go solo. So your shields right here still. Then you have your stereo aux returns. And then your FX if you just wanted to go to your main mix or sub. I just realized something weird. The main mix actually carries the FX, so whenever you mute it, the noise goes away. But when it goes back to main mix, it turns back on. Weird, but I'm pretty sure I know why. I'm not gonna go over that in this video. So then here you have your sources. So whenever you have your headphones, yes, it does say phones. Phones does not mean you connect your phones to it. Phones is for headphones. It's a shortened name basically. So basically this is gonna go out to your headphones, which one here. Then you also have your 2TR USB to main. So if you wanna turn it on, it's gonna go right here, out here, to your main mix, or for your USB. And then over here you have your controls. So this is gonna be like what kind of space you're at, if you're on the left or right here. So yep, there's that. Then your main mix. Anyways, that's it for that. We're gonna go back over to the manual. Yes, the manual. This video is still going on. So, moving forward. Oh, close one. We're actually gonna stay here. Yes, no. So you see here, this is the controls. I went over your controls. So you see here, you can do your pan. Pan is basically giving you the choice, either go to your left speaker or your right speaker. Then your USB control, right here. Your subgroups, and your main mix. You can check out this manual online if you want to check it out yourself. This is your USB controls. I will not be going over the USB software on here in this video. It'll be for a different video. So here's your getting started. Basically, I already went over that. Then you have your getting started. This is your compressors if you want to learn that. And your multi-FX processor. And your preset chart. So this is what you need. Pause the video if you want to check this out. Okay. Moving on. You have your specs right here. So if you want to get in-depth spec sheet, here it is. Pause the video. Okay. And here is just your other important information. And that is it for that. We hear you. Sure you do, Behringer. By the way, guys, fun fact. Behringer is actually based off in the Philippines. So for those of you who are in the Philippines, this is basically where Behringer is from. Okay, so that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you if you watched this far. I'm actually gonna do a shout out to anyone who comments below that what's your favorite part in this video. So far, no one has ever done that, so that means no one's watching. So if you're still watching, thank you. For the people who don't, well, you should actually. So, thank you guys for watching. That is a Xenyx X1622 USB from Behringer. That's the overview, quick overview. The next video is supposed to be about the review. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe, check out my other videos, and thank you guys for watching, and have a great day. Bye!